What a letdown by Brazil. Really disappointing display. Like, I had high hopes for their team. Like, they got Enrique, Rafinha, Vinicius. They got defense, they got Marquinhos and Gabriel. They got Thiago. He's supposed to be like top player. 22 goals in for Brentford in Prem. What happened? 1-1 draw against Morocco. Let's start with the formation. Ancelotti ने formation डाला 4-4-2. The type of formation he used to do when Real Madrid play against like in a big team, like, or maybe in El Clasico. Like, he used to come up with the most randomest formation or lineup against big teams. Like, same thing happened here. He played Vinícius as a second striker alongside Thiago in a 4-4-2 formation. Now imagine Vinícius mostly plays well when he touches the line, dribbles inside. Right? He is not a proper second striker player. And for his position, he played Rafinha as a left midfield. I get it. Rafinha plays the same position for Barcelona too. But the right side is dead. Like, he played Paqueta as a right midfielder. How does that make sense at all? Like, and they are playing two midfield. Like, if you line up 4-4-2, then you end up with Bruno Guimaraes and Casemiro as your two midfielders only. Against young players like Ayubi, Onabi and Buadi. Morocco team is already in a mad advantage with 3 against 2. And both of them are like in similar profile midfielder, like defensive midfielder. They need someone in a like deep lying playmaker to work. Secondly, like after Marcelo and Daniel, when they switched to Alexandro and Danilo, still they're relying on them. Like they started with Santos and Ibares, and half time के बाद इसको उठा के डैनी लोगों ने यार वो क्या ही कर लिया भाई. वो 34 years old maybe. The fullback situation is really bad, and Wesley, who's supposed to be the starting right back, he also got injured. So it's quite a tough situation. And the defense pairing between Gabriel and Marquinhos, one is a Champions League winner and another is Champions League finalist. Still, they kind of lacking. Like, the pairing was ज़्यादा काम नहीं कर. Like, they haven't played together not for a long time, but still like not very solid. And like from the start of the game, Morocco was dominating. Like, Brahim Diaz was playing right midfield, was cutting inside, and Hakimi was overlapping him and going for a cross, and also supporting defense. Like, sometimes I saw him in the box too. Like, he was all over the pitch. And the goal that came from Morocco was by the great through pass by the Brahim. ऐसे बॉल सीरियल माध्यम में कब देते हो भाई. अभी कभी तो नहीं देगा रियल माध्यम में ऐसे थ्रू भेजते हो. I don't know, man. He's a different beast from Morocco altogether. And their striker Saibari, what a cheap over the Alisson. I think he got signed for Bayern Munich recently. Moroccan style looks strong, like solid. They were quick. They were like relentless. Like, they are quick and young. So they are like playing like PSG. Like, quick pass, quick movement. You know, like their team is quite young. Like, they're Buadi, who's starting over Amrabat, by the way. What a guy! Only 18 years old. He was playing like prime Busquets, you know. In second, Mazraoui, he was also a key player too for this squad. Bruno made some great saves. And for Brazilian side, I have nothing to say. I'm very disappointed. Like, they are not living up to the team, the name, like the 5 stars. They are not living up to that history their team had previously. The team looks quite weak. Like, to be honest, like, defense is not solid. The midfield is not very technical, to be honest. Like, the second half, when like the second half में जाके वो लोग एंसलर ने स्विच किया, जो obviously hard work होता है. Like, they got beat down in the first half, and then in the second half they like try to recover from there. So like old trade from Real Madrid when Ancelotti used to be coach there. Like, second half में ज़्यादा कुछ हुआ नहीं. Like, Paqueta को कैम में दिया है, Vinícius को लेफ्ट मिड एंड Rafinha को right midfield ले गया. People were hyping up Thiago. Like, he had 22 goals for Brentford in Prem. What? Where is the display, man? Like he missed a header first of all. Yeah, okay, fine. Like happen, mistakes happen, but rather than that, I didn't see him. He is not pressing that much. He was like quite a invisible, to be honest. And later the Kuna ko le aaya, like Kuna was playing much better than him, but I don't think Kuna, the striker, I don't see him as a striker. Like he should not be the number 9. Like they should have gotten Pedro, to be honest. Like he could have been like much better than he got Thiago. I think later problem is Thiago might do well. Like still, like this was like tough game. Like this all matches heavy. Scotland or Haiti. That's I जीत भी जाएंगे, but the match was this. This was like vital match for Brazil. Like, even for both of them. Even though they ended up in a draw, but I think Morocco side is clearly the winner here. And one thing, why no Endrick? Like the same thing, the same pattern from Real Madrid. Like Ancelotti same वही players के साथ जाते हुए, not giving chances to the young generation. Like friendlies में he scored twice, I guess. And why not try him there? Like at least for the last 15 minutes, maybe he will come with some more energy, more pressing. Rather than between and Vinicius and Rafinha, both has a like very mid game. Like Vinicius scored, like the goal was like the key. The Vinicius goal was like individual brilliance. Like there is nothing to like praise about their team attacking. It was like individual brilliance. Rather than that, like both Vinicius and Rafinha was pressing all the game. They are like nothing, not a big output, not a big chance creation, to be honest. Casemiro, like even Danilo was playing better than him. Like I don't think Bruno Guimaraes and Casemiro midfield not gonna work in these big games. Like suppose ये लोग पोर्टुगल के अगेंस्ट खेलते हैं, फितीना एंड जोआओ नेवेस, ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस, ये तीनों का मिडफील्ड इनको रन डाउन करेंगे पूरा. And they both ने similar profile दिया है, double pivots, so like defensive midfielder. So it's not gonna work. I don't think it's not gonna work. तो Ancelotti को वो शो देखना पड़ेगा. Don't start with the random formation 4-4-2. Let's stick with 4-2-3-1 and build from there. And I think they should try to bring back Neymar. He doesn't have to play 90 minutes. He can play only 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But when the team needs him, like he should play the cam here. He just can't just be meet Travis Scott, take selfies with the fans. This is not he should be doing. He should be on the pitch. Very disappointing display, I would say. And the group is quite open right now. Like Scotland beat Haiti in 1-0. So kindly Scotland is topping the group. And for Morocco and Brazil, the team looks quite open. And with this team, if Brazil team doesn't improve, so I think Morocco can top the group, and Brazil might come second. But the Moroccan team, they look solid. Like they are playing different this time. Last World Cup, they are playing like they are like dropping back, park the bus, and playing on the quick counters, quick transition. But this time they are like all over the pitch, like high intensity, quick transitions play. Like they are not like a dark horse. They are like a proper super team. Only thing I think they are lacking is their depth in the squad. Like after the substitution in the second half, the team looked quite like their like intensity quite dropped, and so the game became kind of like balanced or not like open the first half. So that thing, I think that's the only thing that team is lacking. Yeah, that was that. And other than that, the other games were not that interesting. Like the Qatar Switzerland game, that was also let down. I expected more from Switzerland. The Qatar equalized at the 94th minute. So, and also like Turkey and Australia game, very sad about that game, to be honest. But there's nothing the team can do. Like the Australia team was playing 5-4-1. Turkey's center forward, who is playing single striker, was like, I will show you the image what I'm trying to say, So that was the whole scenario of the team. Like Turkish team was dominating the midfield, And I woke that nothing was like nothing. That was totally dead. Like let's see how Brazil teams improve. So if you like this content, then subscribe. और भी बहुत अच्छे गेम्स आने वाले हैं. So see how Germany does its पूरा काम. Also Japanese Netherlands game. That will be a good to watch. So see you then. Bye bye.